This here is Miss Pink Girl. She's 7 weeks old, from Theodore and Myrtle's F1B Petite Bernedoodles. She's 4 pounds 10 ounces right now, the smallest in the litter. I'm expecting her adult weight to be between 15 and 20 pounds when she grows up. She has the long legs and body shape, just like her dad Theo. In fact, she reminds me so much of him in the way that she's structured. She's just this cute little boxy girl. Thank you. I'll take my hair back. With long legs. She's also very active like him as well, as far as the bounce that she has. So it's really fun to see her because she's so little but very agile. She is a black abstract in color. It means that she's mostly black with just a little bit of white. So you can see that she's got a little bit on her nose, just a tiny bit of a glaze, and then she's got white on her chest, a little bit on her back paw here, and I think she's got maybe 6 hairs on the tip of her tail. That is all your white, babe. She has light curls right now, but I'm expecting those to curl up like the poodle, so she will require grooming needs of at least every 6 weeks with brushing several times a week in between. Yes, you're going to get way used to brushing, aren't you? She has medium energy and is very observant. She is so sweet. How, I'll come in, I'll sit down just like this to play with the puppies several times a day, and they'll rush in, want to be in my lap, pulling on my hair, kind of climbing all over. And when it's a group thing like that, she will very often just sit off to the side very calmly, just sitting there with super good eye contact, watching me. And she knows because she does that, and I pick her up and she gets to sit in my lap, or I'll pick her up and walk around with her for a little while. And so she's learned how to be able to get what she wants by being really calm about it. She's also very curious, and she's confident in what she's doing after she's able to watch it for just a little while first. And so she's kind of processing and thinking about it, and then she's able to move forward with that confidently once she's able to check it out first. She does love to be with people, but as I said, how she just sits for a while until I pick her up. She's not needy or demanding in that, but she does really enjoy being with us, especially one-on-one. I think she prefers that more because, again, a lot of times when we're working with the group, I'll find that she's okay to go off and get on the dog bed and just lay down there for a little while until I come to get her. And then she's very happy to hang out in my lap, just like she's doing right now. She does love other dogs as well. She's always really excited to get out and get to go around and visit all the big dogs here in the nursery. So she's not afraid of them at all, which sometimes little dogs can be a little bit worried about that. But I think she's like her grandpa Huckleberry. He was only 10 pounds and he's been living with 110 pounds dogs and doesn't have a problem with it at all. So I think she inherited that from him. She has really calm energy, as you can see how she's being right now. That is until she starts playing with her siblings, and then she can get a little bit carried away, just like Myrtle does. Well, I should say Myrtle doesn't do it so much anymore. She's mostly outgrown it, but when she was a puppy, we very often had to be careful how we played with her because she just didn't quite know where the limits were and when to stop. And so if one of her siblings is crying and you hear the "arr" and someone's crying, it's usually Pink Girl who's got a hold of their tail or their back leg, and I have to let her know. I basically just distract her with something else, and then she does just fine. But she's going to need to learn a little bit about how appropriate that is. So with that, she would do best in a home with children that are over 5 years old, just because puppies will consider small children to be litter mates, and so they'll try to play with them like that, and that would obviously be a difficult situation for little people to have a puppy trying to grab onto their big toe and not let go. She would do really good with, I would say, larger pets, not with someone who's going to be smaller than her, because I think, again, that could be a difficulty for them as well. And she is another one of the puppies that's very middle of the road, so she would do really good and be really happy in a household that's a combo of being active and calm. So, active at times, calm at others. She would really enjoy that. I don't think she'd be very happy in one that's one way all the time. Do you want to get up and say hi? You're just like so happy. All curled up, babe. Come here. Let's do a close-up of you. And that is Miss Pink Girl.